Greetings. My name is Milo. Welcome to the stream. And my pronouns are they, them. More important than ever since it's Pride Month. Yes. Okay. So we're taking another little break from Disney Princess days because I've been playing so much Halo lately. Well, I've played 3 Halo games, which is a lot for me. Yes. So I'm going to play some Halo fan games today, and they all happen to be in 2D. Pretty cool stuff. There are a lot of Halo fan games out there that are sort of conversions of existing 3D shooter engines to make them Halo fan games. But these ones are sort of made from scratch in 2D to give a different kind of experience, which should be interesting. Hello Captain and hello Gibbon in chat. Master Chief is a Disney princess, confirmed. Absolutely. The Master Chef is a princess, or as he's colloquially known, Mr. Chief. So yeah, we're going in there's no order. I just picked them. First one I'm gonna cover is Halo Zero. So Dobermann Studios, a little bit about this person first off. They came out of the French Halo fan community. So their name is William Bourdon. And in 2005, they made Halo Zero. It looks like this. I'll play it in a second. But they sort of went off the back of that. They were working on a sequel. That kind of fell through. But they did leverage that experience into making what seemed to be pretty successful mobile games that are published on like Apple and Android app stores, and Microsoft has not taken them down. Maybe because they don't use the word Halo anywhere in the description, but everything in the game is very Halo. All the iconography, all the terminology is all there. So I guess they got away with that. Oh, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. I really have to take this. Mute. Okay, I'm just on hold, so I will read the chat for a second. The Katamari with Guns game was a Katamari and Call of Duty crossover, not Halo. Yeah, they can't trademark the word Spartan. But yeah, Games Workshop apparently getting very litigious about the word Warhammer. Ugh, it's so annoying when companies do that, when they get overly, like, sue happy. It's very frustrating. Captain played a 2D Halo shooter game when he was a teenager. Played as a grunt. Oh wow. Was that a Flash game maybe? You could rocket jump. Interesting. Since I'm on hold, I'll just check Flashpoint and see if it's on there. I didn't check that because I went for ones that were downloadable. They can't trademark Warhammer. Yes, hello. Okay, sorry about that. Phone call's over. Some healthcare related things. While I have the window open, I'm launching Flashpoint and doing a quick check on there. Because why not, huh? It was a Flash game. So they can't trademark Warhammer, but the small businesses then need to pay lawyers to defend against frivolous lawsuits. A classic technique. Very annoying. Playing as a grunt is what really got me interested in this. In what you've mentioned. So check the Halo tag. Oh, there's so many. Well, this might be a different stream material. Oh wow, 2600. Look at that. Sick. We have lots of options there. Even a 3D one. Wow. Okay, well, that's for another day. Maybe you can look that up yourself, Captain. Find the exact one you were thinking of. Oh, which reminds me, you also owe me a book recommendation via your friend for Halo books. All right, so let's pick up where we left off. Apologies for the interruption. So, yes, it was around 2011 that Spartan Runner first came out, but it was relaunched in 2018. The original release was only on Windows Phone, but then that went away. So 2018 is when it launched on these other platforms. This is an auto runner. I've tried it out. It's, it's fine. 2019 then, Spartan Firefight, the most recent iteration of this sort of development cycle. This is a PvP sort of arena 2D thing, battling. It looks pretty cool. But yeah, what I'm doing is going way back in time to the very first one. Story-based, full control, Halo 0. So let's launch it up and let's get playing. Trying to think of what Halo mechanics they could implement in an auto runner. It pretty much is just a coat of paint. Oh, okay, hold on. This is like a full screen only game. Let me do this. Quit. Oh, it's going to be in that window? Yeah, I'll figure it out. So what I'm going to do is just display capture. And that should pick it up, hopefully. Yeah, the music. It's iconic. Whenever they make any Halo media that doesn't use this soundtrack, it's like, it just doesn't compare. But they do use the soundtrack in Halo Legends, which is like the animatrix of Halo. And it's really good, actually. The music, anyway. The story is... let's just jump in. Oh, that's a lot of levels, wow. So, as the name implies, Halo 0 is set immediately before the first Halo. Somewhere in space on a planet called Reach. Yeah, I wasn't sure how much the game would introduce this, but we're on Reach. The famous setting of the game Halo Reach, I guess, and also most of the TV series. Well, a good chunk of it anyway. Chief, the Covenant found the base. Oh no! They're trying to kill all of the Spartans. Really? Okay. You must leave now. Mission updated, press escape. I didn't know it'd be playing in this like window, but I can't really zoom it in because I'm like display capturing. Whatever. We'll deal with it. It's fine, I guess. If I was on Mac, I could like zoom my screen. There weren't any windowing options, were there? Oh well, it's 2005. You just gotta deal with it. So, wait, it's not WASD? It's arrow keys? Oh my god. Arrow keys and mouse. Okay, let's go, buddy. So I am the Mr. Chief. Oh boy. Oh wow. It looks great. Look at this. How detailed the sprites are. It's fantastic. Okay, so pretty simple. Press Control to exchange weapon. Yeah, let's do it. Get the plasma pistol. Okay, it's not as good, but that's fine. Oh, the jackal looks kind of funky. Oh man, the plasma rifle overheats so quickly. Let's go grab our AR back. Yoink. The bodies have despawned. Perfect. Gordon Ramsay's the master chef? No, not at all. It's Mr. Halo, John Halo. He's the master chef. Okay. WASD doesn't work. Arrow keys and space and mouse. This control scheme is so whack. Okay, it's fine, we'll deal with it. Can I press up to jump? I can't. Hopefully up does something later. Auto reload? No. Okay. Oh, we were out of ammo. Okay, grab the needler. Looks like it's only one weapon at a time, just like Oni, Bungie's other game. Well, one of their other games. They have lots of games. Okay, and we're out of needler. Wait, my rifle got ammo back? There must be a reload button. What is it, Alt? Shift? It's Shift, okay. Gibbons admiring the art, saying work went into this. Absolutely it did. There's a lot yeah, artistry on display here. I'm very impressed with this. Now, do we have a melee button? Enter? Oh, enter to switch weapons. Great. Let's try some other keyboard buttons. Let me just check if there's a readme, actually. Sprite work is awesome, yeah. There is no readme! And we saw the webpage before, that's really all there is. I do know that Halopedia has a page on it. I wonder if there's like a controls help there. They have a little section on fan games and fan wax. Mouse, left and right, so I have grenades as well. Melee, switch weapon, and jump. Subject to be changed by the user. Oh yeah, there was a control menu in the opening menu. I guess it's worth going back there. Okay, I'll lose my progress, but that's fine. Hopefully I can change the you know, the movement keys from WASD. This art's lovely, by the way, this splash screen. I've clicked credits by mistake. Oh, it's kind of made the menu options disappear. Hello? I think the game just crashed. Yep, okay, that's cool. Don't worry about it. Can I launch it again? Is Gordon Ramsay actually a good chef, or does he just yell a lot? I don't know, really. Okay, so we're gonna do WASD. Fire, left click, jump, space is fine for that. 0 on numeric, good lord. Let's change that to E. Switch weapon, Q. Reload, R. Change weapon with some other one, F? How do people live with mouse and keyboard, honestly? Switch grenade, G, that's fine, yes. Great, perfect. Normal is fine. I can't change anything else, so we'll just go back into it. Okay, we're on reach. Somewhere in space, yes. Skip, please. I can't. Don't worry about it. So yeah, Halo's pretty cool. This, of course, predates the game Halo Reach, which... I don't know if it changed too much about what we understand about the fall of Reach, but, like, it told a different story that was happening during that time. Of course, the second Halo novel, or the first Halo novel ever, I think, was The Fall of Reach, telling the backstory that immediately precedes the game Halo. I wonder how close this game is going to be to that novel, which apparently is pretty, you know, foundational and beloved, but I haven't read the novel, but I've read a comic series that was based on the novel, and then I watched what was my switch weapon button? That one. No? That's... okay, this one. Got it. I wonder if they've got a headshot mechanic. Reload. Okay, I did get some assault rifle in there. Okay, let's swap out pistol, which sucks, for the plasma rifle. Yeah. And so more recently... oh! I don't think there was an explosion effect, but I got sticky there. Should probably use some grenades at some point. Like this. Yeah, sick. Yeah, so more recently there was an animated movie based on the Fall of Reach book / comic. And honestly, based on what I've experienced in the form of the comic and the animated movie, like, the story's not that great. And the animation quality in particular in the movie was pretty unimpressive. Holy heck, okay. Plasma rifle's not great against these guys. Let's try and get behind. What? Instantly turning around? I guess we'll just unload bullets. Maybe one of these? There we go. Oops, I'm out of ammo. Stickied. Alright, let's swap. Picked up 4 plasma grenades from that guy. Actually, no, just 1. I already had 3. Never mind. Hey! And that's the first level done. So they're short and sweet. But yes, the Master Chef, John Halo, was on Reach. That's where the Pillar of Autumn was going from at the very start of Halo 1. Was they were at Reach during the big battle there when the Covenant invaded. Chef, are you okay? There is a Warthog not far from here. Let's find it and get out of here. Okay, sounds good to me. I wish they gave you a name, soldier. Never mind. Oh! Okay, as per Halo tradition, we are given a new weapon loadout at the start of the level, which is nice. Grab the magnum ammo. Ow, nasty. Let's just get our shield back there. Can swap for that. Use the magnum for now. It's not great, but you know, the marine will supplement our firepower. Wow, the magnum sucks. Okay. Let's try. What was my? That one. Yeah. The melee button. I couldn't remember what I assigned it to. You need ideas for gifts to bring from Australia to the US to give out to random people. How about a bunch of little corks that they can hang on their hats? I think the classic crap souvenir is like a bag of mini koalas from all those tourist shops. They're fun because you can just clip them onto your clothes or your backpack or whatever. But for a real suggestion, how about... Oh, I guess you can't really take food, can you? Because of, like, customs. That's tricky. Okay. Jackals. The bouncing with grenade is very funny. Take that. I should map that to middle click or something, but it's kind of too late. I could try going back to the menu in between levels, maybe. Oh no! So I keep, like, fumbling the melee button. Mini coils and boomerang magnets, yeah. Kangaroo coin purse. Chicken salts. Can you get, like, small quantities of chicken salt? I've got a container in my cupboard that's like a huge can. Not really the most, you know, transportable, give-outable thing. Was there a change grenade button? So this is always the trade-off in video games. You can have, like, large, attractive, detailed sprites, but it can hurt playability if your viewpoint is, like, too zoomed in. Considering, like, that's as far down as I can shoot, so there are some limitations. I can aim anywhere, but I can only shoot at certain angles. I don't know, because, like, jackals are obviously difficult to implement. Oops, I stickied myself. Great. The jackals, obviously, their main mechanic is the shield. I don't think, like, you know, the question is, how does that work in 2D? Is it even a factor here? I don't know that it is, but that's okay. Chef, I just received a transmission. Ooh. Covenant are trying to destroy a generator. We have to stop them. They did try to destroy some generators in the Fall of Reach story. That's kind of what Chef was doing. Was trying to stop that. And there was also, like, a ship that they had to destroy the navigational thingy. Oh, I'm controlling the gun. I thought the Marine was. It was like flashing sometimes. And like, I wasn't even running over anybody. Okay, I guess I'm just holding down left click. Ah. Okay, let's get our shield back. Just wait here for a second. Do all jackals have shields? No, they don't, but that's kind of the jackal gimmick, especially in Halo 1, which is kind of what this is based on. But you're right, there are sniper ones in 2. And then they have other types. I don't know about 3, I haven't played 3 yet, I've never played 3. I'm currently playing Reach with my brother. And there's a different kind of jackal that's new in that game. It's like bigger, musclier. They're called skirmishers, I think. So they're a bit more active as opposed to the more traditional jackals that hang back or hide behind their shields kind of thing. I even saw one use a hologram technique, which you have access to sometimes, depending on your armor ability. Okay, can I please jump? There we go. To like fool enemies that you're running somewhere. Go back, stop the bomb. What? What bomb? I guess I didn't find the bomb. So we'll try again. I guess we got checkpointed here. This isn't a new level, I don't think. This time we'll be a bit more diligent about taking out enemies, I guess. Can I get in a turret? I don't really have a use button. I guess not. Yeah, so I'm not sure what they introduced in Halo 3, honestly, but I don't know if it was too much apart from the concept of armor abilities in the first place. Okay, shotgun time. I guess I can't go in that door? Unless there's a button that I don't know yet. In Spartan Runner, the auto-runner game, your default weapon is the shotgun that you always fall back on. Just restore my health. Terrorists win. Did I ever play the PC version of Halo? No, I didn't. It adds some new weapons, but I believe only in the multiplayer mode. So as far as I know, it's the same campaign, just with mouse lock, you know. So you can get the fuel rod gun and a flamethrower, which is unique. You do get fuel rod guns in Halo 2. Here's a bomb. It looks just like the one from Halo 2. In like the first level. Whitcomb. Chef, I'm a prisoner of war on a Covenant cruiser not far from your position. Okay. I don't know who you are, but I guess I'll save you. Sure, let's do it. Okay. Shotgun's pretty good. Okay, maybe not that good. Dang it, gotta start all over again. But yeah, I was never that into the multiplayer, honestly. I did a few sessions every now and then with friends and siblings. But I was all about the campaign, playing that co-op with my little brother, which is why I wanted to get in on Reach when the Master Chief Collection for PC went on sale. I was like, let's do this as our next co-op thing. And yeah, that's going well so far, although he's saying like, oh, this seems so primitive, because I guess he's played more recent shooters than Reach, which is like 2009, and he's not that impressed, but I'm like, this is cool, and it's like, you know, reminding me of our childhood fun times, so that's all good, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's funny how many times, like, the fall of Reach has been depicted now, with between the novel and then the derivative comic and movie, and Bungie's game, and it was a big part of the live-action TV series, which is quite good, by the way. Yeah, like the first half of Series 2 is all about that. Used to play it at internet cafes. The only game I ever remember playing at internet cafe is Counter-Strike. And, you know, that's a fine game. I might have played Unreal Tournament a couple of times, maybe? I don't really remember it. It was always, like, my one friend dragging me along there, so it was mostly stuff that he wanted to play. And I didn't mind a round of Counter-Strike or two. The bullpup was the only weapon I ever really got on with, in case you were wondering. That's like the main thing I remember about Counter-Strike is how good the bullpup was. Or at least I was good with it. Dang. That guy was tough. I don't know if the shield mechanic really works too well in 2D. Oh, no. Okay. No, really? I wasn't careful enough. Oh! Wait, is this a checkpoint? I don't think it is. It's like 2 steps after my last checkpoint? What's going on? I don't know. Gotta get the bomb again, obviously. Yeah. Frankly, playing this, I'm not sure how well Halo works in 2D. This game in particular is not really selling me on the concept. Because so much of the mechanics are like, whoa. Okay, let's... Okay, oof. Like, you really just have to stand still because enemies won't spawn on this tiny screen unless you walk there. Okay, so that was after the bomb. Nice. What am I doing now? Board the Covenant Cruiser, of course. To rescue Whitcomb, everybody's favorite character. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Oh wait, you really have to click on them to get them with the sniper. The first click takes you into a zoom, which advances the screen forward. But you can't leave the zoom. Oh, you can swap weapon, I guess. You can... Is there another way to leave the zoom without using a bullet? I don't know. Not a fan of the sniper rifle. Honestly, like a lot of stuff about this game, I applaud what they're doing and like it's pretty interesting. But I don't know if it works as well as you would like, maybe. I saw that grenade come out. You little jerk. Let's get rid of the sniper for a good old assault rifle. Yeah, because you can't fire directly beneath you, you can't really do the jumping over somebody while shooting them strat. Chef's only got so many angles to work with. The melee contests. Just as frantic as you remember. That still works. In 2D. The plasma rifle overheats so quickly though. This is one of those things that's been tuned for the 2D gameplay, which is fair. Captain played a lot of Counter-Strike, Dota, StarCraft, Warcraft 3, World of Warcraft. Wow, how do you do World of... I guess you just have an account, you just log into it. Yeah. It seems odd to do that in a net cafe, but... Like, I don't see why not. I guess it works well enough. Did I ever play an RTS at a net cafe? I don't remember doing so. Change. There we go. No, you jerk. We like to call the assault rifle the Gruntulator. It's great at picking off small groups of grunts, especially on easy. Although we usually play it on a harder difficulty than that. We're doing Reach right now on Legendary, which is maybe exacerbating some of Cameron's problems with it. Legendary, my feeling about Legendary in Halo, which is the hardest difficulty, is it really doesn't work unless you're doing co-op. It's just very overwhelming. But when you're co-op, at least you can respawn and stuff. You can use teamwork. Whoa, hello, buddy. At least they don't come in twos in this game. Wow, plasma grenades not great against them. I guess. Oh, there is. They are in twos apparently, just separately. But hey, I can just walk off screen and get my shield back. Oh god. Don't die now, that would be disastrous. Ha! 2 shots away. Everyone would tell their parents they were staying at another friend's house and then go to an overnight session at a net cafe. Wow, overnight? Were they really open overnight? That's so funny. He can never see his own feet. Relatable. Nowadays, Captain would never log into any account at a net cafe's computer. But we used to go and do instances sitting next to each other. That would be really cool. Playing an MMO basically locally is a really interesting concept. But yeah, doing it together, that'd be great. A great way of experiencing that kind of thing, for sure. Yeah, they don't come in twos, they come in consecutive ones, that's right. As we all know about the Lekgolo. Let me demonstrate my nerdery by telling you the native names of the Covenant races. Elites, also known as Sanghili. Everybody knows that one though. The Grunts, they are the Ungoi. We've seen Jackals, they are Kigyar. Yes, specifically this form of the hunter is the Mugalek Kolo, which is the colony form where they join into a suit. There are other forms, but you don't see them as often, outside of like novels, I guess. And there's variants of the Kigyar. Some have more avian features, some are more reptilian. I'm really bad on ammo. Let's grab a needler or something. There we go. Love the needler. I cannot tell you the Covenant word for the needler. They say it in the TV show, but I don't remember. There's a great scene where Miranda is like interviewing the Spartans, and Kai, breakout character Kai, is like, yeah, that's what they shout out when we grab one and use it against them. Okay. Right, so we're needler and shotgun. Honestly, there's not enough difference between like the bullet filled in on your HUD and the like the empty space to show you how much ammo you have, so I can never tell how many bullets I have left. I think it's about half full. Press R to open the cell. Thank you, chef. So this is Whitcomb. No idea who this is. But Johnson is pinned down in the castle. Wow, we know Johnson. Avery Jr. Johnson, of course. We must save him before it's too late. Very memorable character in the Halo games, Mr. Johnson. Okay, we made it. $20 for an overnight session. That's not bad. Grunt's birthday party is the best skull, you're correct. In Halo 2, on the Xbox Zero, which is where they introduced skulls, which are gameplay modifiers, you had to pick them up manually from a level, and then they would be permanently activated for the duration of that session until you powered down the console, right? So if you actually wanted to activate multiple skulls, they don't just come in a nice menu like they do these days. Shouldn't be wasting that. Oh god. Yeah. Too bad you can't grab the sword, because this is a Halo 1 pastiche. And again, something introduced in Halo 2 was using a sword. Oh! Died in midair. Very funny. What was I saying? Yeah, the skulls. So what we did was we would make new profiles on the Xbox or within the game, like, and then play through the campaign up to the point where a skull was one we particularly wanted, such as stealth is a good one that gives Master Chef the Arbiter's cloak ability. Grunty birthday party makes an explosion whenever you headshot somebody, and which can be tricky on the flood sometimes because their head is like lolling down on the side of their body. Another good one is Sputnik, which increases the force of physics interactions in the game, so explosions will make things go flying further. That's a lot of fun to do, especially in combination with Grunty Birthday Party. So yeah, what we do was we would start a play session by loading up one of these profiles, on which we had played through the game up to the point where you get a skull, and checkpointed, you know, as close to the skull as we can get. So it just resumes your campaign from a checkpoint state, right next to a skull. You pick it up, you quit immediately, you load a different profile to actually play the game. And you have to make sure not to get another checkpoint, or else you won't be able to go back and grab a skull at the start. It was a really clunky system, but hey, we made a lot of fun out of that game by working around things and playing with the game mechanics in odd ways. Trying to manipulate the game. Parking a tank on top of those mobile energy shield things, or the stationary ones. And then when it regenerates, it like launches the tank into the air. Great stuff. That might have been the first game, actually. Because vehicles actually add health in the sequel. In the first game, all vehicles are totally invincible, and they will never explode. So you build up a full stock of grenades. You die right next to a Warthog. You drop 8 grenades next to it. You throw another grenade onto your 8 grenades. They all explode at the same time. Launches the Warthog way through the air. You can use that to skip some parts of the levels, like turning on the energy bridge at a certain point. Wacky stuff. It's great. So where are we now? I guess this is some kind of Forerunner base or something? I don't know if they really explain. Yeah, Johnson's in here, I guess. I don't know if there is Forerunner stuff on Reach, honestly. There's on Onyx. Ah. So yeah, this has been fun, reminiscing about old times, messing around in Halo. It's great. Getting to pick up the energy sword for the first time in Halo 2 was incredible. Don't you even start with one on the heretic level? I don't know. Just playing as the Arbiter was pretty mind-blowing. Halo 2 is well, I'll wait until I play more of them, but the Arbiter has a much reduced role in any other game after 2, as far as I understand so far. And that's why Halo 2, I think, is the best one. At least going from 1 to 2, it was a huge leap. Really expanded the story and everything, and the scope of the game, the things that were possible in it. As well as giving the Arbiter a whole campaign strand alongside the Chef's one. I love the Arbiter so much. It's Johnson! Chief, you're here. I mean, Chef. I was thinking you forgot about me. I won't do the Johnson voice. Oh, we stole an artifact. Keys is waiting for us. That's Jacob Keys, of course. Captain of the Pillar of Autumn at this time. Not much I know, but we'll work with it. Oh boy. Yeah. Maybe I should be playing this a little more recklessly. Oh god. But when a hunter comes along... No! Game over because Johnson died. This is the good thing about Halo 1 and 2. Johnson is invincible. He can never die. Same goes for Alien Johnson, which is the Arbiter's friend with the broken jaw. I don't remember his name, because I don't know if they ever say it in the game, but he definitely has a name. Yeah, he also can't die. He's like a plot important character who talks to you, but he doesn't have health. He can take any amount of punishment. Same as the other Spartans in Reach. Until the plot kills them off, of course. Can you rocket jump? Great question, I'll try that. Piling grenades. Halo 2 is the perfect sequel, I agree. Okay, drop the Magnum, let's do a rocket jump. Yeah, it didn't work. I don't think this game has physics in that way. So there's a hunter over here. Why did I waste that rocket? Yeah, I might as well get rid of them. Okay. Yeah. Did you abuse the red reticle glitch? Of course I did. So this is something where the sword has a special lunge animation, where if you're close enough to an enemy, your cursor turns red, and then you do a lunge towards them, and a special kind of attack that does more damage or something, probably. And what you could do was, for example, get into a vehicle, and then hold the sword out, like if you're in the passenger seat. The reticle can still turn red. You press the attack button, and it sort of registers that you're going to do a lunge attack, but it doesn't do it yet. Because you're trapped inside the passenger seat of a vehicle. And then your target goes away from you, for example, another player in multiplayer. But they're still registered as a lunge target, so however far away they are from you, as soon as you leave that seat, you will do a lunge towards them. And this can be any direction in whatever axis. So you could go flying through the air across any amount of distance, high up into the sky, towards them, doing this lunge and just float over the whole map. It's so good. I think there's also a way you can do it by switching weapon. So like, you've got a long range weapon that turns red and then you switch to the sword and then you can lunge like that. I don't know if we did that as often though. Chef, we landed. Come to our position. Okay. Yeah, Captain was talking about the swap. You get a sniper rifle and swap. Yeah, that works too. I think that was a bit trickier to pull off with the timing, but it's still fun. I don't know what super bouncing is though. Ah, this music's good too. It all takes me back. Very good stuff. What's the name of the composer? Is it Martin O'Donnell? Yeah, lots of credit to that guy. Just legendary soundtracks. Yeah. Shotgun's pretty dang good in this game. Oh god, not you again. Alright, what else have we got? Yeah, Magnum, always drop the Magnum. Hey buddy. Oh yeah, let's name more Halo alien species. So, introduced in Halo 2 are the Prophets. Oh, I'm out of ammo. They're also known as the Sun Shoom. Okay, cool. And what else? They had the Brutes. They're the Jirel Hene. And they also introduced drones in number 2. Oh, what are the drones called? Yagma? I don't remember. Okay, I didn't get them all. Sorry, I failed the Halo quiz. I didn't get 100%. Just blasting away. Look at that sprite rotation. Lovely stuff. Wow, that looked like a charge shot, but it didn't do much damage. Yeah. Okay, what have we got? Grab the Rocky. Good stuff. Ah! The whole, like, trading out your weapons for new ones with more battery left is a great mechanic. It's something that Oni does, actually. I played that recently for the first time. Oh, really? Oh, I wasn't watching my health. Oh well. We got a checkpoint. Nice. Yeah, Oni I think is quite rough. I don't think it really holds up too well. But it definitely shares a lot of DNA with Halo. And even some stuff with Marathon. Super bouncing, so Captain's explaining the super bounce glitch to me. Abusing wonky physics. You need to get in a place that forced you to crouch. Oh god. Wow, that was messy. So you get in a place that forced you to crouch in a weird bit of broken glass, for example. If you land on a slope, it would shoot you super high into the sky. Huh. Yeah, I never tried that one. We did try to avoid fall damage by landing on a slope, which lets you skip some parts of, for example, Assault on the Control Room. Oh god. Yeah, never mind. Like, you can survive a long fall if you just land on a slope at the right time and slide off it. So instead of falling on the ground, you are in a different kind of falling state that doesn't end with you dying from fall damage. Okay, well, that didn't go well. Another enduring memory I have of playing Halo is just the simple facts about the respawn system, because when you're playing on Legendary you die a lot and then you need your teammate to not be in combat so you can respawn. The best way to get out of combat if enemies have spotted you and get in a safe state where your teammate is able to respawn is to find a rock, stand behind it and crouch. So we would always be saying, like, it was a mantra with us, get behind a rock and crouch. It was a constant. of co-op gameplay sessions, and it still works in Reach. I can tell you that. Yeah, that charge shot doesn't remove as much of your shield as it should. Oh god. Give me the Rocky! Yeah! Lovely stuff. Oh god. Oh, don't kill me. Terrible people used to get the flag and super bounce on top of an impossible place. Okay, well that's just rude. That's unsporting behavior in a multiplayer PvP game. And this is why I don't like PvP. And this is why I don't like the new marathon. Chief, keep the banshees away. Oh, turret section, here we go. You don't get many turret sections in 1 and 2, I feel like. Where they like lock you down and get you to shoot stuff. But Reach does it a couple of times. It's also how weapons work in Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, you can do some wonky stuff in Breath of the Wild. Hey, we're on the Pillar of Autumn. I know that ship. Cortana. It's so funny how like originally Cortana was just the ship AI of this ship that Chef happened to be on. And then later on she's like, oh, super important, like... Wait, try another difficulty mode. It's locking me out of levels based on difficulty? That's dumb. I hate that. Oh well, let's see. I'll watch the credits first. Yeah, graphics. Can't fault the graphics at all. This game's beautiful. And it works decently well. I'm just not sure Halo is super suited for a side-scroller, but we can reassess that with one of the other games we're playing today. Yeah, M. O'Donnell. The sequel that was in development for this Halo 02, at one point in its development, Dobermann was experimenting with a sort of Metal Slug style gameplay, which I think might have worked better if you had smaller sprites on screen, maybe more visible projectiles, like more of them. Halo's a very resource management intensive game. So what's going on here? Oh, maybe we did finish it. I felt like it had locked me out of levels, but I guess we went through them all. They were just kind of short, you know? Yeah. And it was just like, yeah, try it on harder, because you beat the earlier difficulties, so yeah. What are the options? Easy, normal, heroic, and legendary, which is, yep, that's Halo standard. So yeah, I did beat the game. That's nice. Yeah, I don't know if there are any like demos released of the Metal Slug version of 02, but they aren't on Dobermann's website at least, so maybe you could go digging for them if you wanted. But yeah, I think that would be real. I thought that was a really promising idea when I read about it. Okay. And as far as this game's sort of how closely it adapts that novel's events, like, yeah, Johnson was there, they went to a ship, I don't know. There's not much of a plot to this, so it's good enough. I'll give it a pass on that. Alright, cool. Let's move on. That was really good, actually. Yeah. Not the best, but I didn't mind it. Okay, the next game I'm playing is actually... whoops, that's Katamari. Do I have a window capture? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, let's see. I do a bit of setup here. Okay. Oh wait, I do want to show you actually because we've got a little page for it here. So the next one I'm playing is called Halo Combat Devolved. Found this on itch.io. It's a Game Boy Color homebrew made with GB Studio. Now this is just a demo, it only has 2 levels, but the creator has been in comments saying, you know, they're working on updates, they're working on level 3. They haven't commented in a couple of months, so I'm not sure about that, but yeah, and as we can see, it hasn't actually published an update since December 2023. But, you know, it seems like they're still trying to improve it. So I hope it does get some more updates in the future because it looks fun, but let's find out for ourselves. While I'm on itch, just a little side note, I was checking out, because I've talked about this month, it's Pride Month. Queer Games Bundle usually does a huge bundle of games by queer creators. They're having a little trouble at the moment with itch and getting the bundle published. Itch apparently is pretty overworked, and they haven't been able to put it out yet, even though June is a fair way over. So yeah, I might not be doing that annual stream tradition this year, so we'll see. But back to the Halo. Look at the Covenant transport ship, the Spirit. Lovely stuff. I had to look up what a Spirit was the other day. I was like, I know what a Phantom is, but I don't know if they ever call that thing a Spirit in game. So yeah, I had to look that up. All right, let's get the game loaded up. Yep. Okay, so now I will capture. This one. Okay. Just restart. Okay. Bungie and 343 Industries had nothing to do with the making of this game. Please support the official release. Cursor on the screen. Developed by Crusader Games. Okay, so that's SofaSwordsman. They didn't have any other published works on itch. Oh, that's so soft. I hope you were able to hear Halo Zero, because it's turned down quite low. Hopefully that's not too loud now. Anyway, great conversion of Halo title screen. And also the music too. Really good chippy version of it. Yeah. Let's listen to this for a bit actually. Yeah. Again, that soundtrack is absolutely iconic. And this is a great conversion of it. Ugh, my microphone cord keeps falling down. It's a bit tangled. Nice. Man, I can't wait to play Halo Anniversary. Hopefully Cameron's up for it after Reach. Because I haven't played the remaster remake of 1 or 2. And man, the cutscenes in 2, I've seen a bit of them already, and they are astoundingly good quality. Going from the in-engine cutscenes of the original to like super detailed And they're by Blur Studio, actually, who did the cutscenes in Halo Wars, which look great. They also did the cutscenes in Sonic 06, Star Wars The Force Unleashed 2, Dark Souls 2, the pre-rendered stuff. And say what you want about the quality of any of those games, the cutscenes in all of them look amazing, and that's all Blur Studio. They also did effects work on the Sonic live-action movies. Alright, let's get into it. Missions? Unavailable. Okay, so that's like a level select. So we'll just pick campaign. Press A. I will do that. Done. Right, let's thaw him out. Okay, the master chef is being defrosted from the freezer, from the cool room in the restaurant. Ready for the shift. Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chef. Things are a little hectic now. The disorientation should pass soon. Blah, 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 blah. So yeah, they've even implemented the tutorial into this, which is fun. By the way, I read that in proper Halo lore, people get cryogenically frozen naked, so Chef really should have been naked at the start of the game and had to put his armor on afterwards. But no, they didn't do that. Not in the game, at least. Which Pokemon are you going to pick? I assume that's Professor Oak. This is obviously the rival. I don't know if it would be a Pokemon thing, but I'm imagining a Tamagotchi where you raise a grunt or a jackal or something. That could work. That would be fun. Okay. And if you do well enough, you get the Arbiter. This is very Pokemon. We don't walk on a grid though. I guess it's a little more sort of Zelda Link's Awakening type thing. In the comments, the creator was saying they were going to implement a Link's Awakening style HUD at some point, but I don't think that was implemented. You can see I'm not walking on the grid. We've got sub-grid movement. Actually, I think I am walking on a grid. It's just the grid is half the size of the tiles on the floor. So it gives the illusion of having a bit more control. Yeah, it is still grid. Oh no! My rival! We were supposed to have an epic, you know, rivalry. I guess he blew up. Yeah, they'll be okay. What are you shooting at, soldier? Ow! Okay. Melee! There's no melee in this game, by the way. And this is all running on a Game Boy Color, in case you're wondering. Hello? Oh, I guess I'll go this way. Okay, cool. We just gotta make do for now until we can find a weapon. Oh, look at those sprites. Aren't they great? The Elite and the Grunt. Oh, they look great. I love this. No, Gary. Yeah, Gary's dead. I assume this is Brock. Yep, he's dead too. Buck up, soldier. Yeah, not much I can do for you at this point. Oh, this is the bridge. Okay, cool. Oh, look at Cortana. Adorable. Hi, Cortana. She's not talking. Okay, keys. That is a very oak-coated sprite, honestly. Look at this guy. I guess Cortana could be a virtual pet too, right? On a Tamagotchi. I couldn't tell you if this is dialogue from the game. I don't remember anything they say in Halo 1. Especially the cutscenes, because after watching them, like, we replayed the game a lot in co-op, but we would always skip the cutscenes, so like, yeah. I guess in-level dialogue I might remember, but not cutscene dialogue. So, in case you were wondering about the lore, this does happen directly after the fall of Reach, as depicted in the game Halo Zero we just played. So we've just jumped away from Reach as it's being destroyed by the Covenant on a random vector, or so they think. You find out in the novel slash comic slash whatever that Cortana actually used coordinates that they found on a rock, like a Forerunner rock, to go to Halo. It wasn't a random jump, but whatever. That's all like, you know, post justification nonsense. What's this? Ammo. Great. You have a 50% chance to get a headshot. Oh wow, my shield was depleted almost instantly. So, the Spartans did a mission to a planet that was being attacked by the Covenant. The Covenant were attacking a museum. Oh, why were they attacking a museum? It's because the museum had an old rock in it that had writing that predates human civilization. And then when Cortana is inputting slip space coordinates as they're leaving Reach, John is like, oh, those symbols look familiar. And she goes into her memory palace and is like, why did he think they looked familiar? Oh, is it because they're actually coordinates? So she used the things that had been scanned off the rock to govern the slip space drive of the Pillar of Autumn. And that is the explanation of how they found Halo. The silly prequelitis explanation, of course. Looks like the shield just instantly comes back. Also, I did get an assault rifle just now. Okay. I don't think I can switch weapons. I think picking up the assault rifle just gave me access to automatic fire, which I did not use during that fight, by the way. Okay. Oh yeah, shooting diagonally is cheating. So rude of that elite. Oh yeah, there is one more Covenant species who I can name, and that's the Engineers, who you don't see in 1 and 2. They're in like concept art of 1, but they didn't get into a game until I think ODST, and they're also in Halo Wars. They're like these floating guys with tentacles. They're cool. And they are the Huragok. Okay. It looks like the grunts are using needlers. But yeah, I think because of like your ability to position yourself and stuff, the top-down approach works better for Halo than the side-scrolling did. For more on that, play the official games. Spartan Assault and Spartan Strike, which are twin-stick shooters, and are quite good, actually. I just played one of those for the first time. Oh! The darkness. There's one other thing I wanted to say about the animated movie Fall of Reach. It does not depict the Fall of Reach at all, because it only adapts 2/3 of the story. Those being like the beginnings of the Spartan 2 program, their training, their first early missions. It doesn't actually have the museum mission, by the way, the movie. The third part of the story of the book and the comic is Reach getting attacked. That doesn't happen in a movie called The Fall of Reach. It's so dumb. I did not like that movie. But if you want to watch something Halo related, I do recommend the live action TV series. But there's also, of all things, I'm going to recommend motion comics based on Halo Evolutions, which is a short story anthology. 4 of the stories in that anthology were adapted into voice-acted motion comics, and because they started as like short stories, sci-fi, book stuff, and they were handpicked from the many stories in that collection as the best ones, like the quality of the storytelling is a lot higher than like a lot of stuff. For example, all the Halo comics ever written, I think, are worthless for the most part. But yeah, the Halo Evolutions motion comics are actually really good, which makes me want to read the book, or at least some of it. So yeah, I got a little bit of deja vu there, because much like Halo itself, we're getting some asset reuse of like level blocks and stuff. There's a lot of that happening in Halo, but they pack the game with enough stuff that I wouldn't say it's like a huge issue a lot of the time. But I noticed the same thing happening in Oni, and it was a lot more of an issue there because the gameplay wasn't as good. It wasn't as like interesting. Oh, we've got a little strafe action that we can do. That's fun. Just in case, we'll grab this. In case I lost health that wasn't depicted on my bar. Oh, here's a new room. This is nice. It's locked. Oh, here's my John voice. It's locked. Yeah, that's John. Yeah, Halo Wars is top-down as well, like the twin sticks, but it's a totally different genre. Like, at least twin stick and FPS are both like action. They have a lot more in common. Halo Wars is good. It's just very different, much more different than Spartan Assault and Spartan Striker. But yeah, they have almost the same, camera perspective on them, which is interesting. So I wasn't sure how long this would take to play through because it's only 2 levels, but they appear to be quite extensive levels. And we've got different set pieces like these dark rooms and, that big circular room. So they're keeping things interesting, which is fun. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with this. Also, I appear to have infinite ammo, which is nice. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, wow. Oh, those aren't pickups. They're just there, I guess. Huh, I wonder what that was. Never mind. Anyway. Wait, I don't need to kill these guys. See ya. Oh yeah, running through the vents. That's fun. What's also funny about Halo, speaking of the asset reuse, is like literally half the game is going back through the same levels in reverse. Maybe not fully half, but yeah, a lot of it is. Which is a clever way to reuse your assets. I think it works. Maybe when I get around to replaying it for Anniversary Edition, I'll kind of see through these kind of shortcuts and stuff, but as of now, I feel like they don't make it a worse game, really. I'm getting lost in the vents, yeah. Totally. Ah. It's funny, like, not having to scour for ammo and stuff. It's a very different kind of experience. Okay. That sure was a lot of explosions. And they seemed okay until they just died. I like actually how well they've implemented the little voice clips for the Game Boy Color. They're coming through pretty clearly. The little grunt screams and stuff. That's fun. Again, this is a Game Boy Color ROM. I don't remember how big it is. I can just check my file system. Yeah, it's 2 meg. 2 megabytes. So yeah, impressive stuff. I don't want to go back in the vents. But I have to. Wait. But there's no other way to go. Was there a door I missed? That guy exploded, right? Oh, over here. I don't have any, like, markers on my HUD to show me where to go. But you didn't always get those anyway. Nice. 62. Oh, okay, I escaped. And that was the level Pillar of Autumn. Oh, it immediately transitions us to level 2, Halo. We're now on installation 04. Beautiful. Look at those lovely trees and grass. So lush, so vibrant. And well illustrated on the Game Boy Color, I must say. Ah yes, we crossed the bridge. Oh no, I only have a pistol. No more automatic shooting, only semi. Of course, being a new level, we get a new weapon loadout. And I can't just grab the Grunt's Needler. At least it's only 2 shots. Wonder if they've implemented any new weapons on this level. Diagonal walking. Game Boy Color style. New enemy! The Jackal! The Kigya! A new life form. Your bullets won't do much to the energy shield. Flanking is strategy. Got it. Thanks, Cortana. Done. Ah, I can't go from the side either. Or maybe certain sides. Yeah. That's cool. See, top-down energy shields work perfectly well. It's Sergeant Johnson. Thank God, Mr. Chef. I thought we were in real trouble. It's a mess, sir. We're scattered all over this valley. Called for evac. But until you shut up, I thought we were cooked. Ha! No, only my meals will be cooked, for I am the master chef. No more MRE rations for you. Oh, we can even talk. Is that from the game? I don't remember that. Okay. Yes, this is the building from that level. Good stuff. I guess we have to get to the LZ. Do not block me on this ramp, Marine, or so help me. Okay. We're good. Don't even need a med pack. There's that lovely spirit we were admiring in the screenshots. See how they've animated the grass to simulate that it's being blown by the air currents of the hover mechanism? Lovely stuff. Yeah, that spirit looks incredible, actually. Oh, and because we don't have automatic fire, we can't strafe either. That's unfortunate. But we've got 2 med kits up here, so we should be fine. Captain was excited to see the spirit. I don't know if I've ever heard an in-universe justification for why there are spirits and no phantoms in Halo 1. I guess that's just what the fleet of particular justice was outfitted with. I think that's what it was called. Fun lore fact. Did you know the Arbiter in Halo 2 was in command of the fleet of Halo 1? Like, he was behind all the Covenant in the first game, basically. Although you never meet him. And that's why he's disgraced at the start of Halo 2, is because he failed. Logistics. Yeah, that's a good enough excuse. Yeah, I think that's common knowledge probably, but yeah. I think when I told my brother that the other day, he didn't know, but he is very anti-lore head. He does not care about story in games generally. So even when I told him, he still didn't care, but... when am I getting a better gun, for goodness sake? And why isn't Johnson helping me? I'm sure he's doing his bit down there. Note that the blood splatter whenever we kill an alien matches the canonical color of their blood. Unlike many of the shorts in Halo Legends that just have inaccurate colored blood because they didn't care or whatever, I don't know. That's the last of them. Lovely. Do we get a Warthog now? Johnson, where were you, for goodness sake? Talk to me, buddy. Oh, he's saying the same thing as before. So, what do we do now? Ooh, Echo 419. It's Fohammer! Everybody loves Fohammer. I think she dies in the game. Sad. Good old Lord of the Rings reference there. Yes, yes, yes. The gunner shoots automatically. Love it. Unlike in Halo 0, it will shoot on its own. Echo 419er. There she is. Or is that a pod? I don't know. I think it's a pod. Hey, Warthog times. Let's go. Okay, so we can get out. There's invisible marines manning the gun, I guess. Don't worry about it. It's so cute. Look at this little guy. Great stuff. Okay, let's go somewhere. Find something to shoot. What is this? A flower? Ah! It was a grunt! It was a suicide grunt. Goodness me. Oh yeah, sick. It did a little hop. And this guy can shoot diagonally. So jealous. When do I unlock the ability to shoot diagonally? Ooh, that guy threw a plasma grenade. There it goes. Oh, it stuck me. I'm flashing blue. I blew up. I'm gonna die. Yeah, wasn't that jump sick? This cave is not a natural formation. Someone built it. So it must lead somewhere. Classic Cortana line. Can we destroy the shield? Oh, let's not die. No. Oh, the death screen. Haven't showed that yet. Wow. Brutal. Lucky we got the checkpoint right here. And I don't really have resources, so I don't have to worry about that. Shoot diagonally, you fool. I just want to see if the shields can be destroyed. They can! Okay, cool. Oh, we can't just run guys over. Smash. Okay. Did my marine die? I guess so. I kind of want to go in there though. Yeah, you shoot that way. There we go. This is the light bridge that you can skip if you pile enough grenades onto your Warthog. This is it. This is the one. Oh, that's cute. There's like a little effect when you drive over the light bridge. That's cool. Okay. Well, our Warthog no longer has offensive capabilities at all, but at least it goes fast. Loved how driving the Warthog felt. Yeah. It was like quite intuitive. Oh, we do have a gunner. Okay, cool. Yeah, I feel like the driving controls were... they intuitive and felt good, yeah. You just sort of point where you want to go and push forward, yeah. I'm able to jump at will over this river. Love that. Yep. So to pass this section, you can either rescue Marines and get them onto Pelicans, or just kill them, because if they're dead, they don't need to be rescued. That's what the speedrunners do. Oops. Shield is either on or off. Oh, I'm gonna have to get out, aren't I? Okay. You stay here, Invisible Marines. I'll be back for you. Hey, buddy. Buddy? Okay. They don't want to talk. Can you get out of the damn way, please? Thank you. Yes, we should. I'll go back for my Warthog. It's a better way to get around. Where is it? Here we go. You. Get lost. Oh, did I run that guy over? I must experiment with this further. Maybe grunts can be run over. I didn't get a message about the area being clear. There's another grunt. Yeah, you. How do I get in there? Yeah, okay. Nice. I think that was all dialogue from the game, because again, if it happens during a level, I will have heard it more times and remember it. It all sounded very familiar when played in the cadence of Fohammer and Cortana within my memory. What are you doing? Actually, we have two locations to search, so one of them is probably up here. Grab that. No, I'm stuck. Yeah, you. Ooh, new gun. What? Says who? Okay, the guy has to tell me that I can take it. This is going to be a scripted thing. Okay, so we have an active reload. Yeah, it's like a little mini game. That's cute. Little sniper minigame. I know you're there. Yeah. It's like I'm frickin' Golgo 13 over here. Nice. Alright, get out of here, buddies. I liked how there was that one Aussie Marine. That was fun. They had different accents. Like a light gun game, yeah. I wonder if the Game Boy Color ever had a light gun. Ah! Okay, I guess we got them both. Near the mouth of the river. What? I guess I entered the same area from two directions, so probably just go right. Like over here? Yeah. Okay. Yes, it would have to be a very small gun. I don't think it would work though on the screen. It doesn't have the right technology. But like maybe if they got it, I don't know. I don't know how stuff works, but you know. There's a little LCD screen. It would be totally pointless and stupid, but hey. Wouldn't it be cool to hold your Game Boy in one hand and then point a tiny gun at it with your other hand? Wouldn't that just be fun and silly? You. What? How is that a miss? Excuse me? Yeah. Ah, faux hammer. And that is the end of what exists of Halo Combat Devolved. A very clever pun, by the way. We did escape intact as Covenant forces boarded our ship, and we sought out surviving Marines and helped them fight the Covenant. So looking forward to more updates on this little fan project. Very cool stuff. I love the cute way that they implemented other gameplay mechanics with little mini games and stuff. Good stuff. Okay. So I've got one more thing to play today. At this point, considering the time, I don't think I'll get through the whole thing, but I'll at least show you a bit of it. So Eric Ruth Games, responsible for a lot of cool stuff down here. The official Angry Video Game Nerd game based on 8-bit like retro throwback stuff. Also made a Mega Man fan game, Mega Man Rocks. And then, later, Team Fortress Arcade, a belt-scrolling style, like, beat-em-up kind of thing, but with the Team Fortress characters. Great idea. I read a review of that one by sometime chat participant Verdito von Eisinger. Another one that Eric made more recently is Serious Sam The Greek Encounter, an official Serious Sam spin-off, which is also a retro-style homage type of thing. But in the middle of all that, they made a few Pixel Force games, a Left 4 Dead kind of demake, DJ Hero demake, and a Halo demake. So this sort of reimagines Halo as if it was a NES game, although it just runs off a Windows executable. So no emulator involved in this case, like the impressive Combat Devolved. So I think if I launch it, I can press F4. Yep, okay. Now I capture. There was a little splash screen, but I guess don't worry about it. So again, we're going to see you know, the Halo stuff interpreted into an 8-bit style. Halo 2600, that's an option too, yes. I did not find that game before while planning this stream, so maybe we can save that for another installment, especially because this one is going to be pretty long. But, oh, wait, hold on. I set up a Joy to Key profile for this. Here we go. Because it doesn't support controls natively. Okay, cool. Oh, nice Cortana sprite. Yeah. So this, I think, is pretty long, so I don't know if I'll get through it all, but at least show us a bit, show you off a bit of it. Just got to turn it down a bit, I think it's pretty loud. What? What happened to my buttons? Oh. I set it up for arrow keys, but it's actually WASD. Hold on, I can fix that. Okay, we're good. Oh, I can aim straight up and straight down on this one. Oops. But I do have an ammo counter, so I gotta watch that. Wow, this is so cute. Obviously going for a very different style than Halo Zero, but I think it works really well. Like, obviously somebody who made the AVGN game is gonna have a good handle on making like a retro demake kind of thing. But yeah, I think they did a really good job here. I guess shields are not a factor here. So I gotta watch that. We just have health. It's like I'm playing ODST or something, I think. I think that mechanic is an ODST. Haven't played that one yet. Ooh, a new gun. Okay, so when I picked that up, it gave me a new weapon. Does this just refill my main gun? I don't know how to swap. Oops. Oh yeah, that's grenades too. I don't think there is a swap weapon button. I did see this compared to Contra, and honestly, I should treat it more as a run and gun, eh? Got a rapid fire with this thing that I picked up, which looked like a plasma pistol. Yeah, Captain's making the Contra comparison as well. But yeah, if I do a part 2 of this, I think Halo 2600 would be a good candidate for trying out, as well as some of the Flash ones, like the one that Captain remembers. And we can shoot through platforms, which is nice. That's Contra-like. Ow! These dang old turrets. I guess I'll refill the ammo. I guess this is more powerful, right? Of course, a big part of Contra and Halo is the co-op experience, right? Oh, you gotta shoot those boxes. Alright, well now I have a shotgun. Ho ho ho. To misquote Die Hard. Dope. No! Contact damage. As if the chief would take contact damage. Not according to Infinite. Oh, sick burn. Halo Infinite, which did not and will not have a local co-op mode. I think it's got online co-op. I'm not sure. But yeah, the fact that didn't they release that game without a campaign at all and they had to patch it in later or something? I don't know. Bit of a mess, that one. Like I said, I hope I'm going to be able to play more of the games with my brother. But Halo 5 and Infinite are not on our menu because they don't have Steam releases, basically. Okay, I much prefer just the simple... No, I don't want this gun! It doesn't have automatic fire! Anyway, much like Mega Man, I can shoot through walls, so that's nice. But yeah, like, Guardians isn't even on PC. Halo 5 is an Xbone exclusive. You cannot play that game unless you have the Xbox One family of consoles. I don't need that. Let's move on. Yeah. 40 ammo for a rocket launcher is wild. No, I don't want this gun. Definitely a Contra game. Yeah. Like, oh no. I got the laser. My upgrades are gone. Very annoying mechanics, for sure. Is Halo 2600 a homebrew that runs on 2600? Oh, well, that was easy. Mini boss, I guess. The freaking laser. Yeah, the laser's the worst. Nobody ever wants the laser. Okay, we escaped the Pillar of Autumn. Crash landed on Halo. Gotta search for survivors. Spread shot for life. Yeah, homing's my favorite. I don't know if all the games have homing, but yeah, spread shot's a good one too. Why does the gun sound louder all of a sudden? Whatever. Okay, Gibbons says about Halo Infinite, they released the multiplayer for free as an open beta, quote, and actually did take in feedback and made changes to it before releasing the full paid game a few months later. Okay. So it looks like the elites have needlers and plasma grenades. Okay, Halo 2600 is a homebrew, but it's sort of official. It was made by Ed Freeze, for what it's worth, who Gibbon has met. Okay, I don't know enough about all the Bungie development stuff, but I assume this person worked on some official Halo in some form. In which case, yeah, like official fan game is a pretty fun thing. Hey, this is the homing shot, basically. Let's stick with this. Whoa, okay, here we go. Just like Contra, there are alternate sections played from a different perspective. So we have Warthog scrolling vertical shmup stages. Although I gotta say, a shmup that scrolls from top to bottom is like so unusual. It's unheard of. Very interesting. No! Oh boy, I'm gonna die. Captain admiring the background. Yeah, that's the problem with top-down. You don't get no background. Oh well. Going top to bottom feels wrong. This is what I'm saying. It's bizarre. It's like I'm in some kind of mirror universe right now. Ah, Dope. So Ed Fries headed up the original Xbox team and was VP of Microsoft's gaming division until 2004. Wow, okay. Kind of a big wig. The Rare acquisition was the last thing he did at Microsoft before leaving. Wow. Thanks, I guess? Thanks for nothing, bozo. And don't say at least we got grabbed by the ghouls. We would have got that anyway on GameCube. He's a friend of Gibbon's boss. Oh god, I smashed into a rock, dang it. Anyway, he's a friend of Gibbon's boss and our studio's chief investor. Oh wow, okay. Well, I can't say anything too bad about him then. He's responsible for Gibbon having a job, so good on him. You know, indirectly. I gotta turn this down. I can't turn it down on my end, but I turned it down a little on your end because I think the game just got a lot louder in this stage for some reason. No. Alright, eyes on the prize. We must survive. Do not crash into a rock. Yeah. The top-down grunts are so cute. A great representation of them with only a few pixels, which I always love. Oh boy. Didn't think the turret gap would be that long. Let's go. Yeah. Are people mad about Rare selling themselves to Microsoft? It was either Microsoft or Activision. They weren't staying at Nintendo. They didn't want to, and Nintendo didn't want to spend the money to fully acquire them. This is true. This is all true. Very good point. But maybe an Activision Ghoulies would have still been a GameCube game. I just think that Microsoft does, as Microsoft always does, and mismanaged them. And it cost us a lot of cool games. That's my personal opinion on the matter. I don't think being at Microsoft has been a net positive for Rare and their legacy on the whole. Or, well, let's just say there's been a lot of negatives of it. There may have been some positives along the way too. Whoa! Banshee boss. Kaboom! Can't argue with that. I don't think Microsoft has really managed anything well. Yep. It's pretty consistent. Like, I was doing, when I played Halo Wars, I was researching Ensemble Studios and the development of that game. And, like, even back then. Okay, yes, the Truth and Reconciliation. We're boarding a Covenant ship to rescue some people or whatever. Minecraft is doing well. Yeah. Minecraft is certainly being milked a lot. But have they really done much with it since acquiring it, or just like kept it ticking over the way it already was, you know? It's just kind of a living game that is just a cash cow. They haven't ruined it, I guess. at least. But yeah, I don't know much about Minecraft, so I can't speak to that. Minecraft is doing well, but I don't know if it's being managed well. Yeah, not sure about that. Probably not, but it might be succeeding despite that. Just, you know, knowing what I know of Microsoft. Okay, that health is much needed. No! 2 pips from a needler? GitHub hasn't gone with. Did Microsoft acquire GitHub? Well, that would be a totally different department anyway. But yeah, like Ensemble, they made Age of Empires. Microsoft bought them. They put out another couple Age of Empires games. And then Microsoft said, hey, that's sci-fi console-based RTS that you're working on should be rebranded as a Halo game so it'll sell better. And honestly, that's a good point. Probably correct. But the issue with it is they released Halo Wars and immediately went out of business. So yeah. Microsoft's acquisition of Ensemble did not go well for Ensemble at all. But at least they put out a couple of games in the meantime, I suppose. Okay, let's destroy the Banshee before we get too much further, just so we don't have to deal with it. Yeah, nice. I think that Banshee just respawned, which is unfortunate. But if we progress, then it stops respawning. Ah! Oh, nuts. The rocket launcher was a mistake. The needler is better, I think. Okay. Oh, it despawned. Great. Okay. No! It respawned. Can we just despawn it by walking this way? Maybe. No, it came back. Okay. Tricky, tricky. Captain thinks they are doing smart, even though unpopular things, with striving to have parity between Bedrock and Java. Yeah, the whole different versions of Minecraft thing. I didn't know that Bedrock still existed, honestly. Okay, we don't want to walk to the left, because it respawns the Banshees. Oh, I guess it's gone. Okay. How is this game handling things spawning? I have no idea. This requires a bit more careful play than the Contra run and gun stuff I was doing earlier. This level. Okay, hopefully that Banshee doesn't come back. It's coming back! No! No! Okay, Gibbon says, as a former Age of Empires dev, I'm pretty sure Microsoft forgot they own the franchise. Hilarious. The Age of Empires team just basically chugs along doing its own thing. It took Microsoft Corporate 13 months to notice they were paying Gibbon for a redundant position they didn't need. Oh my god. I know that story, and it's still incredible and very stupid. But hey, get that bag. People should pay Gibbon whether she's working or not. Yes, shoot directly behind you. Okay. This is a new PB over here. Don't kill me. Thank you. Health pack, health pack, health pack. We're good! In my defense, I was trying to do work, says Gibbon. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you run out of ammo, you revert to this pitiful. I guess it's the Magnum. It just has a low rate of fire and is generally terrible. 2 rockets for an elite? What is this, legendary? Come on. Actually, give me that needler. Yes. My favorite. The needler is very powerful in this game. It's even got automatic fire. Just runs out of ammo quickly. Were there any people from the old ensemble working on the Age of Empires team at that point? I do wonder about that. One of the things about Halo Wars is it got released, the company immediately went away. Ooh, Hunter, nice. Oh, the charge attack, very funny. Ooh, a plasma rifle. Oh man, they gravity lifted me away before I could get the plasma rifle. But yeah, the game still needed post-launch support and stuff. So they contracted that to a different company, which happened to be a company where a lot of ensemble people went to go work at. So like, the ensemble team that made Halo Wars was still maintaining it. It was weird. They were just at a different company. Blue grunts? Holy heck. They're pulling out the pallet swaps, people. Oops. Wait, was Bedrock the new one or Java? I forgot. I think Java's the original and Bedrock's the new one, right? Anyway, Captain's saying he plays Java whenever he plays Minecraft once a year. Okay, we have the plasma rifle. Oh, this is good. Yeah, automatic fire. It's probably more powerful. Looking good. Green bullets. Never stood a chance. Oh, well, yes, this is very powerful. How quickly it took down that elite. Okay, you don't know if any ensemble people were there. It was mainly on Age of Empires 4, which was being co-developed by Sega Sub-Studio Relic. Oh, I love Relic. They made Homeworld. But she got to poke around in Age of Mythology Retold, which is the last thing Ensemble did before Halo was, I think. Like the original Mythology, that is. And some other things that haven't been announced. NDAs. Speaking of NDAs, I was reading today a Reddit AMA by... oh god. By some person who worked at a company making games for the Intellivision Amico, the now legendary scam operation by Tommy Tallarico. And talking about, like, you know, the communication they had with Tommy, or lack thereof, how they didn't get paid, how the dev kit was like a chip in a cardboard box, how the controller felt like crap. Really interesting stuff about that total vaporware scam. Okay. Oh, despawn the hunter, but it's back. Can't crouch. The Banshee's back, for goodness sake. Okay. Hopefully the plasma rifle does more damage. Hit it. Yes, it did a lot more. Alright. I think that's a PB. I will pass up the rocket launcher. It's keys! Don't die on me, buddy. Escort mission, I guess. No, for goodness sake, give me a health pack. Oh yeah, I forgot the grenades were a mechanic. I should use those. That would have been perfect for that hunter back there. I wonder if the weapon drops are random or if they're predetermined. Wait a minute, why is a banshee flying around in these corridors? That makes no sense. Unless this is a hangar. Yeah, like this. Yeah, there we go. That was perfect. Just what grenades should be used for. Okay, we got a lot more health this time. Okay. PB. Aw. I was hoping Keys would jump. He just kind of booped up to the next level. He doesn't have a jumping animation. Nah. Oh wait, get down here. This is VV, apparently. I'm getting those vibes. Hold on. I was wearing my wrist brace because Halo 0 had so much mouse control. I did it preemptively to avoid the wrist pain issues, but now that I'm holding a controller for a while, I can take it off. Alright, let's grab that health pack. Help? I guess I can't get up there yet. Ah! Jerk. Only 40 shots left, but I think it's still worth it. Captain really liked the start of the letter V 6 times. Then it got too hard for him. Oh, diddums. Fair enough though, honestly. It does get pretty tricky, but I found the like really quick, easy respawns really helped with that. It's the same reason I like Super Meat Boy so much. Like, dying basically doesn't set you back at all. You're just like instantly back where you were. No penalty, no loss, really. This no ammo gun is pathetic. Really gotta take care not to run out of ammo and anything. Oh god! Okay, back to the excellent plasma rifle. Too bad the Master Chef's sprite doesn't change. Am I staying awake to watch the Nintendo Direct? It's at 11 PM our time. Oh, Jackal mini-boss. Oh god. No! 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 Do the whole frickin' room again. Oh wait, we're here. That's a bonus. Okay. It's not as bad as I thought. And I'll stick with the assault rifle, it's good enough for basic combat. Ow, nuts. Yeah, 11 PM is my bedtime, buddy. I won't be watching it. Catch up on the news in the morning. Not that... Yeah, I don't know what they could show that would make me, like, excited about Donkey Kong Bonanza. Hopefully there's something. I don't know. Like, I'll probably play it at some point, but I'm not excited about it, you know? Which is a me problem, I guess. No, it's not. It's a them problem. They didn't make a game that I would like. Okay. Once again, I'm close to death. Dixie Kong being in it at all would help. Oh god, stupid freaking open door spawner crap, stupid. Catch up keys, you jerk. Damn, this assault rifle is weak! No! Off to a bad start. Alright, see you, Gibbon. I don't know if I'll go all the way through this. I might do. I'm feeling okay at the moment. But I'm sure it'll be more of the same. The long play I saw online was like an hour long. But yeah, thanks for the anecdotes about you know, the Microsoft stuff. What? How can you shoot and charge at the same time, you jerk? Should I backtrack for that health pack? Surely it can't be worth it. The enemies respawn, don't they? Too bad I can't get that needler. Ugh! The frickin' ambush grunts. Oh boy, here we go. What? The grunt, the ambush grunt became an off-screen ambush grunt. Well, at least Keys doesn't have a health bar. We don't really need to keep him safe, he just runs behind us. It's more of an aesthetic thing than a gameplay thing. Oh my god. Getting sloppy. Classic off-screen kill, yeah. We gotta vault the jackal at the start of the fight. Ah. Are you gonna open? No, I picked up the pistol. I don't want it. Oh, it's got a charge shot. I wonder if we can deal with the shield that way. That's worth investigating. Ugh. It's like Mega Man if the enemies didn't drop health. No! I'm running away. I don't need to deal with this. Please don't. Okay. We're keeping the hunter despawned. No! The ambush grunt again! Oh my god. Okay. So that's an issue. Everybody remains on that screen. Ugh! It's almost a wave fight rather than a boss fight. Do we think the pistol charge shot is gonna destroy the shield? I don't have high hopes, honestly. Grenade spam. Yeah, I don't even know if the grenade was doing damage, because it was directly impacting on the shield from the front, right? Wait, what? They didn't fall down? That's weird. Okay. I keep seeing a phantom elite off the side of the screen. Ah! Of course I respawned that guy. Go on, I dare you. Oh, frick. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. We're grabbing the plasma pistol. Ah, Alright, we need to deal with this guy. And I'll do it. No, I'm just losing health. Oh god. That did 3 pips? Goodness gracious. Okay. Focus time. I'm gonna not grab the pistol, because it's not very good. But that seems like my only option, unless I... What was in that other crate? I'll check the other crate, I guess. Random needler drop? So it is random. That's excellent. This will help me with the rest of the level immensely. No! I'm so scared of the ambush grunts. The homing isn't working very well. Alright, hunter time. I was a bit early on that grenade. Ooh! Hunter cheese? Hello? Die please? Oh my god. Okay, let's stick with the needler. Oh, only 30 shots though. I'll grab this. No, it despawned! Oh, I'm terrible. 22, oh god. Okay, we'll grab this time. Okay. Just go away, I hate you. Okay. So we're testing the charge shot. Okay, it's not destroying the shield. Oh god. Where'd you go? It just ran away. What? What? Now I am the off-screen killer. I'm out of grenades, by the way. Oh god. Frickin' ambush grunt. Well, okay. That actually tells me something. If I don't go near the ambush grunt door, I don't get ambush grunted. So if I stick to the right side of the screen, I won't spawn additional pylons. Or adds to the boss fight. So that's good information, I guess. What a mess. And yeah, the charge shot did not destroy the shield, so we've confirmed that at least. We're learning. Yeah, you. Phantom Elite. Oh, one shot. The needler is so good. Ugh. 3 for an ambush grunt, though. Don't. Damn it. Okay. What are we doing with this guy? We're going over here? No! Alright, let's grenade spam. Okay, good. We'll use the needler, because we've still got 65 shots. It doesn't seem to be homing at all on this level, which is strange. Alright, we gotta kill this guy before he leaves the screen. No! Don't leave! Don't leave me! Okay. Don't leave. Okay, we did it. They were not very strong. Oh my god. Master Chef, we're preparing to storm the beach of a remote island believed to contain the silent cartographer. Take point with the Warthog and clear a path through the tunnel structure we need to find at the control room. Silent cartographer, classic level. Yeah, the Warthog gun is just so loud for some reason. I'm glad I got through the Jackal fight, even after it despawned that one time. These Warthog sections aren't very exciting. At least the bullets are green this time. They were black last time because we were on a grassy background where they wouldn't have been visible. Okay. We're doing well. I don't think this track is an adaptation of a Halo song, I'm gonna say. But maybe it is. Cool, we can run them down, but it hurts me, so I guess don't do that. No! Okay, we finished. Here we are in the mysterious Forerunner structures. Needler, my love. Okay, now it's homing. Only a little bit, though. As it should be. Dang. And no needler this time. Sad. Ugh. I guess I could infinitely respawn elites to try and farm a needler drop, but then they keep hitting me, so... yeah, maybe not the best idea. Freaking Banshee's inside again. Of course, as a player, bringing a Banshee inside is one of the fun things you can do to try to break the game. And you know me and my brother did that a lot. Oh god. The game is getting spammier. I was talking about all the ways that Halo 2 improved on Halo 1, but one area where it definitely didn't was the pistol. Pretty minor thing, but like combining a plasma pistol charge shot with a magnum headshot to kill elites is like iconic for Halo, and you can't do that in Halo 2 because the pistol just is weak. And doesn't even have a scope anymore. They really nerfed it bad. I guess at least you can dual wield the plasma pistol with a regular pistol. I'm curious whether 3 and ODST have dual wielding, because it was in 2 and it's not in Reach. Oh god. Okay. Okay, I damage boosted through. Let's just take it. That was an AR last time, now it's a shotgun. So I guess the weapon boxes are also random. Don't kill me. Okay, the shotgun has automatic fire. Go away, please. I don't like you. Okay, so we can do damage through the shield. That's good to know. Okay. Let's take it easy, everybody. No! That felt so close to the end of that room. Halo 1 pistol was super OP, yeah. Honestly, they actually brought the OP pistol back in Reach, which is nice. Maybe it's not as strong, but I liked having it be so powerful in Halo 1 because, like, it's a pistol, it's not exciting, you might overlook it, but it's actually secretly quite good if you know how to use it well. Like, the key is getting headshots with it, obviously. It was like a mini sniper rifle, because the sniper rifle is too slow and clunky to use. Okay. Damn, the needle is good. You can even kill a jackal through its shield. What? It didn't work this time. No! Panicking. Please don't. Please don't. Oh god, oh god. Okay, I told you that was the end of the room. Oof. Love the idea of the needler, yeah. It's a little underpowered in practice, but it is really cool in concept. Except in this game, where it's suddenly the most OP thing in the whole game. But, like, it's good to have some OP things. Especially if you're limiting them by ammo. Like, let the player experiment with things and break the game in different ways. You shouldn't just take away the OP Magnum. You should make other things more powerful to compensate. Oh god, what was I doing? I wasn't thinking. That Banshee. That's alright, we went too far in. I can tell this is going to be a very long game. How long should I keep playing? I'm kind of feeling it right now. I know that later on there's flood in this game, obviously, because that's part of the plot. But I've seen some gameplay footage. I'm also curious, I haven't seen footage of Sentinels. But I think one of the most fun things about this game is seeing what they're going to introduce as the next boss fight. Although apparently bosses just become normal enemies the very next level. Which is cute. Yeah, dual needlers is very fun to use, for sure. It goes through ammo like nothing else, but... Oh my god. Don't... The knockback, oh my god. Okay. Ugh! Why are jackals so tall? Okay, just run, just run. Click delete! Nice concept. Oh, okay. It's over. That was the silent cartographer, I guess. And now assault on the control room. A present. What is it, the tank? Oh yes, the music. Did the grenade kill the click delete? The jackal's grenade? Maybe. I was shooting needles in it, and needles are super OP in this game, so maybe it was that, but yeah, it could have been the grenade damage. I'm just gonna ignore that Banshee. See? Paid off. Oh no, I gotta backtrack. The Banshee stayed despawned, and we stay winning. Let's go. Mistake. I jumped too early. Kinda wishing this was actually a Nest ROM at this point, so I could save state through these long rooms, but that's okay. What? How did you modify my emote? Is that just a Twitch feature? You put sunglasses on Bubsy and they're misaligned. That's weird. But hey, I'm all for it. Bubsy should wear sunglasses. Because they are a cool bobcat. Dang it, I was aiming diagonally downwards and I accidentally picked up a plasma pistol. Always a mistake. Oh, there you go. Cloak delete. Oh god. Oh, and they didn't even drop a needler. 3 rockets for a Banshee. Give me a break. He hacked into the mainframe. Nice one. Yes, we do get the Scorpion. It's exactly the same as a Warthog functionally. Unless... It's got a big cannon! Nice. It's very tricky to use, apparently. Yeah, I was low health anyway. That's fine. Can I just hold A and B? No, I can't. The autogun has automatic fire, but the main cannon does not. Ow. Jerks. Uh-oh. Yes. I really needed that health pack. Oh. Part of the problem with running into grunts is if they've just fired a shot, you run into the shot. I think that's what was the issue before. Taking out ghosts with the cannon is very fun. Tell me we're nearly done. No! Okay, just slip through. Oh, we did it, thank God. Okay, just end it all. Give me a respawn. Yeah, checkpoint. Goodbye. Ow. No. Okay, let's see. What games have you been playing lately, Captain? Are you still playing the blueprints for like 1,000 hours or whatever? I'll tell you what I played just last night. Super Monkey Ball Sakura Edition. A unique Monkey Ball game on iOS. Sega published it in 2010 and then delisted it, but brought it back in 2018 as part of their Sega Forever line of sort of retro game re-releases on iOS, maybe Android too. Oh god, I was trying to jump and shoot downwards. We'll try it. We'll get them next time. But now they're delisting all the Sega Forever games again. So I guess the name Sega Forever was very much a misnomer in that case. But they did a nice thing with the pricing of their games for once. Unlike the weird, like, overcharging for Sonic games they do sometimes. With all the weird DLC bundles and whatever. What they did was, before delisting something, they made it free for a while. I don't know how long that's going to last, but if you check the App Store now for Sega's games, a lot of them are free, and if you own them, you will keep owning them until they get deprecated out by system updates or whatever. So yeah, great time to pick up a few Sega games. That includes Crazy Taxi, there's like a Virtua Tennis game, like all 3 Golden Axe original games in a bundle. So yeah, pretty cool move. And a lot of the retro ones as well were originally free but ad supported, and from what I heard, I haven't tested this, they like turned off the ads since they're delisting it, so that's cool too. So they are truly free now. So yeah, check them out. But I took the opportunity to play through a Super Monkey Ball game that has a lot of unique levels. I don't know if all of them are unique, but yeah. It's pretty cool. It uses tilt controls on... I was playing on iPad. It's a little uncomfortable at times, but... it's not too hard, unlike a lot of Monkey Ball games I've tried. Yeah, Gold Armor Elite, that's the thing from the original game too. Just the stronger version of an Elite. Alright, so Captain is telling me they finished blueprints, good stuff. They're as far along with the puzzles as the community is. Yeah, because I guess there's some meta puzzles or whatever. That's nice. Oh yeah, Bravely Default, that's right. You were telling me about that. Enjoying it, that's good. Good to hear. Yeah. From what I hear, it's like a sort of modern take on retro RPGs, which is nice. Are the characters good? That's kind of a big thing for me, and for a lot of people with RPGs, like... And you only know that by playing it, really. Oops. Very inefficient build for one of your characters. A thief plus merchant. Steal items and then sell them back to the same enemies. That's so funny that you can do that. That's a fun job system. I love having a thief usually. Oh god. To get extra items off enemies. Although it's kind of annoying sometimes when there are unique, like, powerful equipments you can only get from bosses that you have to steal from before you kill them, and if you do kill them, then they're lost forever. As a sort of completionist for RPGs, that sort of thing kills me. Chrono Cross sort of had that. So I had to use Kid a lot, which I didn't mind. I like Kid. Kid is great. Kid is like my favorite character. That only annoys you if you know about it. Yeah, but how I play RPGs is I have the guide open. Or like the RPG Shrine website is good too. Maybe I am overthinking it, but like, yeah, I can't stand missing stuff. Hey, walk this way, buddy. Nice. So I think this level is called 343 Guilty Spark, because it's where you meet him. I think. But it's actually where you meet the Flood. Or is that level later? I don't remember. The characters are fine. Yeah, you're not selling it. One of the main characters is very horny. You're not selling it. What gender is this character? Because that really changes things a lot. Vertically oriented level is fun and different. Been getting a lot of very flat, straightaway horizontal levels in this game so far. They've gone with that sort of Metroid thing where you can only scroll in one direction at a time. I can see you there. Maybe they weren't taking any damage when they were just off screen? That was weird. Ugh. Total trap. I didn't even see that guy and I got ambushed and took damage. Very annoying. The RPG that made Captain regret not having a guide was Golden Sun. You missed some gins and it made you sad. Yeah. The missable stuff in that game is really annoying. I played it originally without a guide, but I must have looked some stuff up because I definitely had the full gin loadout for the sequel. But I didn't play with a guide open in front of me like I do now these days. I don't want to go back for that. It's not as good, and it will respawn the hunter if I go back that way. It's kind of weird, honestly, having that, like, enemy respawning thing. It's kind of what some NES games did, but that was more a technical, like it wasn't intentional, but it's got to be intentional if they're coding it into this, right? This isn't a NES game. Unless it is under the hood and it's just wrapped in an exe or something. Oh god, now I'm out of ammo. See how pathetic this gun is? Alright, let's get this. Maybe we... No! Go away! Maybe I'll deal with these guys first. Oh, thank god. We got the good thing, I don't need to open the crate. Oh, my health. Yeah. But the whole points of no return and missable stuff in Golden Sun is pretty frustrating. Great game though. Great 2 games. The third one is also good on the DS. But yeah, they do have their annoyances. The fact that if you get all 4 party members to attack one enemy in battle, and then that enemy dies, they don't automatically retarget the next enemy. Stuff like that just feels so... It's like a throwback in the worst way. Like Final Fantasy 1 did that because it was on the NES and they didn't know how to program it any better, I guess. I don't know. But when you have that on like the GBA 20 years later, it just feels so... Like, why are you doing this? It's not like Camelot hadn't made 100 RPGs before that point. Golden Sun itself is just a successor to their Shining Force series, which are mostly SRPGs to be fair. But I think there's some more traditional, like, RPG stuff in there as well. Okay, so our boss this time is a Flood combat form. Guilty Spark, my buddy, help me out here. Yeah, that felt like a normal enemy that was filling the role of a mini-boss for sure. Guilty Sparks. Okay, that's too many sparks. Very good. Note the marathon symbol in Guilty Spark's eye. Ah! There's a quite good Flood story in the Halo Evolutions, which was turned into a motion comic, The Mona Lisa. There's 4 motion comics from Evolutions. 3 of them are 20 minutes long. Mona Lisa is an hour long. But it's still good. Okay, so I think we're in the library now. And Guilty Spark's precaution for dealing with the Flood is the annihilation of all sentient life in the galaxy. That's how this goes, right? This is when we find that out? Because we get the index of the library. Maybe we don't find that out yet. Oh god. So they jump when you shoot them. We can use that to actually get them to bunny hop over us. Oh god. Don't kill me. Okay. Safe for now. Just gotta play it real careful. I missed. Really? Whenever something takes more than 1 grenade to kill, it feels so bad. You're like, what did I do wrong? Alright, I do have a needle. Oh, a health pack, lovely. Oh yeah, the needler kicks butt with these guys, because when they jump it can do an extra hit on them as they're jumping. If you have the right spacing. The Flood looked pretty good in this game. Wonder if we're gonna get carriers and stuff. Okay, sure. Ow. Oh, the needle targeted Guilty Spark. That's funny. The needler knows that he's a baddie. No, it doesn't. It just homes in on stuff, I guess. But nobody knows how it works. Oh god. Oh. No! Oh. Yeah, that was awful. I could have done that so much better. Let's try. Eh. Feels bad, man. Okay, I will not take the rocket launcher. Go away! Did anyone ever tell you they don't like you? Okay. Cloaked Elite's usually weaker than normal elites. Crap. Oh well. We've seen the Flood now. I should stop at some point. I don't know if the game saves your progress, but like I gotta give up at some point. I'm getting cold and tired. So yeah, maybe I'll try to finish this level, because this is actually the point where the game starts repeating itself, the original game, that is. Because you get the index from the library, and then you get the 2 betrayals, and you start backtracking through all the levels that you've done before, basically. Like, even within Guilty Spark, you enter the fled facility, and then you leave it through the same level geometry. So yeah, I'm sure this game will have some, you know, surprises, maybe, along the way. But, either way, I think it's a good stopping point, because I can't play this all day. But yeah, since Gibbon's urging me to play Halo 2600 and Captain's mentioning this Flash game, maybe I will extend this to 2 streams within the week. Why not? If there's more to do in this vein, we might as well cover it straight up, which means Pocahontas is going to be delayed another week. So let's proceed with that as the assumption. I'll finish this level, and then I will stop. And then maybe I'll continue this next week, or maybe we'll just cover other stuff. Whether it saves my progress will be a factor in that. Ooh, Guilty Spark battle? Cool. Ah! Are these sentinels? Do I destroy them? Is it possible? Or do I shoot at Spark? Because I can't really hit the guy. Oh, he flashed. Okay. We gotta shoot Spark. I think they can't hit me if I'm far enough to the right. Hit the damn thing! Fishbulb. Come on. The Needler is no longer my favorite weapon. Can't even hit this silly light bulb. Grenade? Way too low. Gonna run out of ammo. Oh, this is so pathetic. Okay, back to this. That's okay though, because the windows are so long. Just hang out over here, it's all good. Imagine damaging Guilty Spark. He's one of those invincible NPCs. I think they do some damage to him in maybe 3? Or is it 2? I don't know. Was I fooled by Guilty Spark? I can't answer that. I don't remember, like, experiencing the plot for the first time. I remember playing and replaying the campaign, right? Having seen everything. That's what I remember. So I can't tell you what my first impressions were. Uh-oh. They figured it out. My strategy. My winning strategy. Thank God. We're done. Okay, mission 9. And at this point, I will stop. Chief, don't listen to the monitor. He wants you to help him destroy the flood by destroying us. The Halos designed us a weapon that kills all their potential food in the entire universe. Get to keys as quickly as you can. The shock twist spoiler. And this is where you go back to the Covenant ship, just like Truth and Reconciliation, to find keys, although it's been infested with flood this time, which is how they make it fresh. Alright, so I'm going to stop there. Who knows if it's going to remember? But either way, we'll be playing more Halo 2D games next week. So look forward to it. Yep. Just checking my notes. I don't have anything else that I wanted to say, so yes. thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Happy Pride Month.